Welcome to session 86. Last time, Anates and Kashana had a little heart-to-heart, getting a bit closer. Velki has decided to say fuck the church, or at the very least fuck Daju, before discovering, oh my god, there's actually two moons. Two whole moons above this land. Planning was then held to figure out what to do about stopping Daju before the next new moon, which just so happens to be on Springkeep's version of Christmas, giving them about a month to stop the big plan. However, they still have to wait for their horses. And I think that was more or less everything. So with that, I welcome everyone to the Kingdom of Springkeep.
I want to lead by example. I want to be able to trust.
I don't know what kind of trickery this is, but it's a very poor one.
It probably comes from not wanting to lose more people.
I will do whatever it takes to get where I want and where I want to go.
I wanted it to come from me. I wanted to show you guys myself.
Size category. So if you're medium, there's just there's a range.
Yeah.
Elves are medium creatures and are not generally that much taller than, at least in 5e, are not generally that much taller than humans. So your normal human height range, anywhere between 5 to 6.5 feet, give or take.
Nice.
Centaurs are horses.
Sorry, Molly just turned off my phone. They are horses, unless
they're a
you're
donkey.
not a horse. Unless you have a donkey. Thank you, Chess. That was very helpful and was the actual answer I was looking for, or something helpful amongst those lines.
Yeah.
Can you answer one of my questions now?
Is it also about 5e things? Because
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay,
so you have the day to yourselves. What do you do?
I knew it was going to be something along those
Yeah, I
lines.
kind of figured that's what was coming towards us at full Mach speed. We didn't plan anything. I'm just gonna point that out.
What does everybody?
Yeah, we did not revive the Thunderball chat. We have not planned anything.
Michael keeps thinking that we talk in there and scheme against him, but we don't.
We don't. Like, the last thing I think, like, if I went and looked, the last thing's probably me being like, don't worry, I have a plan.
I feel
No,
like
I
we
think the
literally
last thing was me resurrecting it for one of Michael's birthday gifts.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
No, I think we only schemed for like one of the mini games of Thunderball in our defense. Also.
Yeah, it was the last game, and it was kind of just me conveying, hey, so I'm gonna win via Badger.
Yeah, and then I ended up psychologically torturing that dude.
Yeah. It's fun.
Fun.
Fuck, what do we do? I had a plan last week, and then the
Did
session
you?
ended, and I didn't write it down.
Classic. I do that.
Well, all that I have written down, timeline-wise, is we gotta stay until at least the 27th.
Oh, I do have something I want to do, Mr. Mikhail.
Okay.
Mikhail Saliso.
If we just have the day,
You technically have like
multiple days.
yeah, I don't expect us to role play every single day.
How dare you?
Because it
Yeah.
was
Go
because-
away. Get out of here.
because it was mentioned when we were talking about hiding things, specifically my crystal. I want to see if there's a tailor in town, and if they happen to be another hidden student of, I don't remember her name, Irina?
Okay.
Eye
Are you
lady?
thinking about Madame Ina?
No, well, maybe, but that's not who I'm talking about. I know that. I'm talking about the tailor.
Yeah. Just checking.
I might be confusing the name with Lady Ida. You are very correct. Whereas Cloak of the Nameless Seamstress, that doesn't fucking help me. We got her name. I know we got her name. Her student gave me her name. I'm positive. I didn't. Irene. It is Irene. Okay, I'm vindicated. It is Irene.
Okay.
Everybody silent. Stop it.
I never said you were wrong when you said Irene.
No, but I had a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna go look for a tailor to see if they can sew a bag of holding pocket into my cool coat.
A bag of holding pocket?
We talked about this last session.
We did talk about it last
We
session.
talked about getting like a pocket in my coat that I could put the crystal in where it couldn't be found. And Velky's like, well, the thing about bag of holdings is you can't know what's in there unless you know what's in there. Because when you
Oh.
reach in, you have to
Why?
think about what you're grabbing.
Do I not just have a bag of holding? I feel like nobody would suspect Laura having the crystal.
Guess that would depend on if Anates wanted to give it up.
Yeah, obviously it's on Tase's, like...
I think he would want to
like,
keep it on his
I
person.
do have a bag. You can carry on my books if you want.
Anates wants to gain the adventure game protagonist's inventory.
Look, I also just want to see if I can customize this coat going forward. That's
About
part of it.
that.
You want to customize this work of art?
I want to add to the work of art. I want to make it 1 in a million, just like me.
It's literally already 1 in a million.
It could be more.
1 in a billion.
Your coat is literally an item on D&D Beyond.
You're right, it is. And I totally edited the name to say Irene and only read Cloak of the Nameless Seamstress, and then when I freaked out, that's when I read the word Irene. It was like, I am right. Anyway, I'm gonna go try and find a tailor and hope that they're a student of Irene. Hope I just roll those dice good.
Okay. Give me... I guess it'll technically be next day now. Everyone can, of course, hit long rest if you haven't already.
Thank poop.
Did you just say you poop?
I said thank poop.
Oh, I thought you said I make poop. I'm like, sure.
I mean, we
Say that.
technically all do. Also, don't forget your 9 HP.
Everything
yeah.
poops. The classic book.
You poop.
I do.
If you didn't, that'd be time to go see a doctor.
That's what my mom had to do.
I mean, it could be hereditary.
If I
You
never
stop
mind, I'm
pooping?
not gonna get into this. I was gonna say something real. Just let's keep going.
We're not well tonight.
Certain animals not poop, and then I was like, no, certain animals don't fart or puke.
Yeah. So,
Do poop.
give me investigation there, Anibu.
Fuck.
We're not
Why
okay.
the fuck did you just call me?
Should we maybe go see somebody about ourselves?
Did you say
Like, are we
investigation or
okay?
perception?
Let's
Sorry.
reschedule right
The-
now.
I
the
said
name threw me off.
investigation.
Okay, thank you. The name threw me off. Flaccid 20.
Okay. You can find a tailor. You also find someone that can make clothes.
I'm gonna sound really ignorant. It's not the same thing. Or are you making a joke like someone named Taylor? Is that what you're doing to me right now?
Yes.
Tailors and seamstresses
I want
are
you to
not the
know
same
I was
thing.
in a game once and one of the players made a character named Taylor who was a tailor. And it was just as awful there as it is now.
Tailors and seamstresses are not the same thing.
Okay.
They're not. That's why I specifically said someone who can make clothes, because I'm not going to differentiate.
There. I find that I guess I would be looking for a seamstress because it's Cloak of the Nameless Seamstress anyway. Cool. I'm gonna go into their building.
Well, if
Okay.
you're looking for somebody to edit your thing, you might actually be looking for a tailor. A seamstress could do the job, but a tailor—that's technically what the tailor does.
There. I'm looking for a student of a magic crafts lady.
You know what? You are currently looking for a needle in a needle stack. You are in the place of magic people.
Yeah.
The entire province.
Pretty good.
you
Look,
say the student of a magic lady. Okay, so that's almost everybody.
Well, that means almost everybody can help me.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay. So you get into the tailors. It's not like the Masons.
Okay.
Considering this town is pretty dying.
Yeah. I didn't think
It's
there'd be anything here. I forgot about that.
there is like a person who can edit your clothing, give you customizable slots.
Should I say edit your clothing?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Unfortunately, they are not a student of Irene.
So they probably can't magic it.
They probably could magic it, but it's not going to be to the same quality.
Okay, I'll hold off, but
Fair enough.
I'll wait till I get back to Irene, or I find someone as good.
You have your memories back, so you would know that, like, if you want magic shit done, Berg is gonna be a really good place, and that's where you're going. So
I get into the building, the guy says hi to me, I have a brain blast, and I walk out.
open the door, close the door.
He basically brain blast, and then I leave. Anyway, anybody else wants to do anything?
I'm gonna be probably spending my time doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Is there a library here?
I did check earlier for you. I don't think there was.
Okay, and I remember you checking, but I don't remember the answer, if that makes sense. Or at least I know you
Absolutely, yeah.
brought up the idea of a library, but I couldn't remember the answer.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is a building, however, it is very clearly gone to the wayside.
What does that mean?
That no one's
Like-
running it. It looks pretty run down.
There could
Okay.
still be shit inside.
Like, yeah, is there still books inside?
Free books.
Doors are locked. Windows are boarded up.
That hasn't stopped us before.
Yeah, if I want to, I don't want to break in yet. But I do want to try to figure out to see if there is books inside.
Okay. How do you get in?
Even if there's like a little, I just want to see through the window. Is there just like one? Can I pull down a board in the back or something?
Yeah, you'd be able to pull down a board.
Is there any books inside?
Yeah, it looks very dusty in there. Give me a perception check. And are you wearing your goggles?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna remove my cat. There we go.
You gotta wear your goggles so you
Walking
don't get dust in your eye.
Not a really good roll, but it's still pretty good. 24. I had to do the math.
24.
Yeah, well, I
Jerry,
rolled
you gotta stop that shit.
Because the roll was
a
not good.
roll.
Listen, because the roll was only a 13, but I have an 11 in my perception.
No, I'm not the perception person anymore, that's fair.
Actually, only have an 8, but that is okay.
Fucking bards.
E.
So you look through, from the vantage point you have, you can see that there are definitely books in there. It kind of looks like a dust storm went through, like it's very dusty and things are kind of thrown all over the place, or perhaps someone just got really heated and got very angry and started attacking the shelves. One of the two.
They had a heated gamer moment.
But you can tell that there are definitely books in there. Kind of hard to tell how old they might be, what kind of condition they're in, but you at least know they're in there.
B. Alright, Laura's goal is to get in that room without anybody else knowing.
It's also pretty small. It's like a one-room kind of place. Think like a bookstore, but a library.
Really change my goal.
No, just letting you know that there's not multiple rooms, it's just one big room.
Alright. Laura's gonna get in there.
Okay, how do you get in?
I just need to be able to see the interior to Dimension Door, right?
Essentially.
Okay, because I don't know. I've only used Dimension Door once, and I
don't even think.
Yeah, I don't even think
No,
you
you
need
don't
to.
have to
You
see.
just have to think about it, like know where you want to go. It's
Yeah.
Misty Step or Far Step you have to see with, I think.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
like
look
a
Dimension Door,
Nightcrawler.
you just have Dimension Door, you just have to know where you're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You have to be
Dimension
able
Door
to
myself in
visualize
there.
it.
All right. You take a look inside, you focus on it, the door opens up and you step through and then you're inside.
Nope. Alright. How shit are these books?
Give me investigation.
Make me a book check.
And even my shitty stats are pretty good. Pretty decent. Only a 16.
Only a 16? There's some that are very clearly like worn down. Ones you don't even want to touch. Some seem to have held up pretty well. It's very clear that this has been in a state of disrepair for maybe years, maybe even like 10 years. Though as you're looking around, you do see like within the dust there's a set of footprints. Someone's been here recently.
Okay. Can I investigate the footprints?
Sure. I'll let your previous investigation kind of carry over. You see that the footprints start from basically the window you were at and kind of walk up and down a couple of the shelves. And then it looks like someone sat in a spot for a while before then walking back to the window.
Okay. What are the footprints like?
looks like they were wearing probably boots of some kind. On the smaller side. Not a
little.
child or probably humanoid, like human, elf, Glashtar, that kind of thing. Based off the size of them, but maybe younger.
Okay. Weird question. Does Lore have a marker? Or like a pen?
That's up to you.
I mean, probably. I just mean like, not pencils and not like ink. I guess ink would work. Because Lore would definitely have ink. All right. Lore is going to mark on their forearm the size of the footprint.
Okay. Could you technically change your body just to have that mark there?
Maybe. That's gross. But yeah, probably.
That's gross.
Well, I mean, like, I'm thinking, like, a mark appears, but it'd be more like, maybe, like, scales appear or something, you know? Can you put it like that, okay?
Yeah.
Technically, I could have one different arm if I wanted, alright?
Yeah.
It's a little bit harder to do. I could have two different arms if I tried really hard. I gotta use a spell for that.
So, you mark down the size of the footprint.
Sweet.
Is there any kind of book in particular you've been looking for to add to your
I'm looking
own
for...
personal library?
Is there anything on the church, of course, just in general? And yes, it might be old. That's okay. The information might be dated. That's okay.
Sure.
And I'm also for stuff on. Is there anything on Skydusk Wild specifically, or Skydusk in general?
Okay. Give me a religion check to find anything on the church.
Okay, give me some books, Magic Man. 10. I have 4 religion.
With a 10, I don't think you're going to find anything that you wouldn't have been able to find at the church already.
That's fine.
Skydusk Wilds. Give me a separate investigation for that.
My thing is loading. Why does it do this to me? Sorry. That is a 20.
Okay, with a 20, you can definitely find a book on Skydusk Wilds, though in general terms, having grown up there, you probably know about everything that's going to be in a book about it.
This book called...
The Mountains and You.
Michael, it's the second time you've used that name.
That can't be true.
I don't think I have that book.
It's, well, not that name specifically, but it's the second time you've used that naming convention.
Oh,
I think I have a book called, like, The Stars in You.
Okay, then it's the third time.
Oh.
It's all by the same guy.
Well, that can't be true because of the book that I have.
Is it all a series?
What's the one you have now?
Hold on.
Onate said with a mouthful.
No, that's the one I was thinking of. Dreams and You, The Connection Beyond Connections.
Oh, that's nothing about the stars. That's Velky's book about Madame Ina's dreams.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I just got I got it about wrong.
Yeah, fair enough. That one, yeah, this is definitely not written by the same person.
It's really funny that you would do that twice.
Listen, my brain can only do so many things.
I'll be done with my stuff after this, but can I just do a general search for something interesting? My search is fruitless, so I'll just look for something cool.
Sure. Give me investigation or arcana.
They're the same. 16.
16. So, you find a nearby the spot where clearly someone had been sitting. You see like a quill that seems to be glowing slightly. And you go and pick it up, and after a few seconds it vanishes.
That is interesting. Okay, cool. Alright, Laura will hang out in here and read books.
Oh yeah. So is there anything anyone else wants to do before the performances start?
I assume the thing we talked about has to wait for a bigger city?
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be in Berg.
Okay.
Or just not here.
If possible, when everybody's back together again, it might be good to do some of those calls we need to do.
That's what I wanted to do, actually.
Well, too bad.
I have calls I want to make.
Okay.
How many phone calls do we gotta be making?
Lots.
I had 2 I thought of that I wanted to. Although we had a long rest, would it be helpful if I took sending to Velky so you didn't have to?
We're probably gonna have a rest before we. I mean, like, if this is just the one night and we're skipping to the performance, I'll leave it up to you, because if you want to make specific calls that are best done in your voice, then I think that's helpful.
I want to call Luna to ask about, 1, how the deal went, see if there's any information being hidden from me and whatnot. Because don't trust Eden. And I want to call Bren.
Bren.
Because Bren's the one I had stationed at the city we put the stick in, right?
No, he is investigating the cult.
Oh, he's investigating the cult.
We asked this last time. That's the only reason I remember.
I want to get in contact with the person I stationed in stationed in Peace Tree? Is that its name?
Pine Tree.
Pine Tree.
Gosh.
We're doing so good.
I'm always this bad with names. I don't like this. Ain't
There's
just
a
today.
map pinned in the channel if you need it.
There is. You're right. Yeah, that's who I want to. I wonder if I call Eden, if she'll give me enough information about the person that I can call them. It's worth a try.
Yeah, I guess technically you can, as long as you have a good enough. Like, it's harder to cast sending her message to someone you don't know, but it's worked before.
Yeah.
We mind call strangers all the time.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if nobody's doing anything else, we can meet up and have a phone party.
It doesn't even have to be the same day as Lord goes to the library, but I just think we should do it before it gets too late to start amassing things and talking to people.
Before anything crazy happens. Or less to a creature with which you are familiar. So I guess
Or Michael will make you roll some crazy percentiles, I think is what we did the once.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or in terms of David, it was Lord changing into David and then helping us there.
I will. Well, I guess if you don't mind, I'll just start us off by calling Eden again.
Go ahead.
Ring, 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 presidential phone.
Ring, 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 banana phone.
Ring, 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 banana rock.
Eden, is now a good time?
Yes, what do you need?
I'm curious. Could you give me information on the member of the guard stationed at Pine Tree?
Yes, absolutely. 1 second here. Do 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 do.
I've been on hold enough today, thank you.
Yes, okay, so the person at Pine Tree is LL. What do you need to know about them?
A general description would be appreciated.
And considering my naming conventions, I will, of course, put it in the chat.
Middle initial C, last name J.
I didn't get that one.
LL Cool J.
Oh. I don't know who that is.
A rapper.
I was going to say, I don't really either, I just know the name.
So you said a physical description?
Yeah, a general description of them would be helpful.
From their portrait here, they are a half-elf, dark green eyes, shaved head, shaved close but not quite bald, has a scar under their left eye, bit on the muscular side, pretty young, only 18 it seems.
And why did we pick them for this particular task?
They know the area. Grew up there, felt it best station them.
Very well. Thank you.
Make a deception check.
Sure.
Just for overall demeanor.
Look, man. I don't trust her. And she's gonna give me the information I need to help me not need to trust her more. You know? 14.
Is everything alright?
Fuck. Yes.
Really helping yourself, yeah.
I was getting into voice. I had chip.
I just think it's beautiful. I hope that was in character.
Anastace is also eating chips and spinach dip.
I have Euro meat.
Euro. Yes, everything is fine. I just realized I never asked for anything pertaining who we sent there and why. I was curious.
Very well. If there's anything else you need, feel free to call.
Very well. I'm far away, but I'm trying to be as active as possible.
I very much appreciate it.
Okay. So let's hope she didn't lie to me on the description. You got
And
that?
worst comes to worst, you can always message the guy that ran the tavern there or something. I think we met the guy that, or there was a person that you met in Pine Tree. I wish I could remember exactly who they were, but I can't.
Do you want to make a phone call now?
Oh, you could go ahead and keep going if you want. I'm vibing. I'm listening. I'm considering my words carefully.
So, I don't know how I got the impression that druids get sending. It's not on here.
So yes, I will be making some phone calls.
It's a 3rd level spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't get
Alright.
sending. I thought I did.
I also want to make some calls before, if in case you guys do them without.
I think specifically Mel / Velky wanted everybody together. We're all sitting in a little circle and playing phone tag.
Yeah.
Okay. So who do we want to do first?
Who does Lore want to contact? Because that'll help. I'll go through lists.
Lore wants to, so I know that we always contact David, but I actually want to contact Vespa to see how how realistic the situation's looking.
Yeah, that's possible.
David's got a lot of optimism, and even though he's probably the more not sane person, sane in terms of optimism. He's got the plan. He'll understand. But Vespa will be able to tell me he'll be like, yeah, no, this is fine. We're good. Don't worry about it. We're alive. We only got beat twice last night, but don't sweat it. Vespa will be like, we're alive. We got food at least, but hope that made
Beautiful.
sense.
It does. It does. Do you want to take a minute to think about what you want to say? Or do you know what you want to say?
I never know what I want to say, so I'm just gonna speak.
Okay.
Speak,
Valentina.
Do I need to turn into my mom for Velky to see what she looked like?
Yep.
Yeah, if you haven't done it already, then...
Just like to be my parents. I'm my own parents.
Oh, like Steven Universe.
Yeah, but...
No.
Not. Yes.
That's
but no, not like that.
Mm-hmm.
A whole different situation. Alright, Lore will turn into his mama.
Okay.
Alright, this is Vespa Historia. I would like for her. I just want to say, hey, this is Laura. We're just wondering how you are doing. I have spoken to David a couple times, and you guys are in jail. How are you holding up? Please tell me the truth, and that we hopefully will be coming to Skydusk soon-ish. I do have some information that I want to tell them, maybe later when they're not in jail. And also, can you ask them why they're in jail? I think I tried to ask Dad, but he was a little bit foggy about the answer.
If I remember correctly, he ran out of room.
Yeah.
And didn't get that far.
Yeah, that's why I remember also. But I feel like my mum would tell me, she'd be like, oh no, it was tax evasion. You know, not encrypted answer. Harry could go to
Oops.
serious jail for tax evasion.
Yeah, but I hope it's tax evasion as opposed to something, you know, that they didn't do.
I don't know. I've had some serious people. Some people go to serious, like, big jail for tax evasion. It's sometimes scary.
I mean, if they're in jail, I'd hope it's something that they did as opposed to just there because somebody wants them there. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I
legal,
mean,
but I
that's why
don't
we were
mess
in
with the
jail.
IRS.
That's why we
What's
were in
the
jail.
IRS?
I mean, tax
Internal Revenue Service.
Man,
Zin,
I don't think they have IRS in Springkeep.
Zin, are you wanted for tax evasion? Is that what's happening here? Is that why you can't go home?
No, but I'm trying to find something my dad did.
Very nice.
Is your dad wanted for tax evasion?
Not yet.
Damn.
I think this is the first real thing we've learned about Zin and his family.
Yeah, the full thickens.
Somebody write this down.
And dad.
I'm on it.
Tax fraud? Question mark.
Yeah, Zin's father, tax fraud?
We're going to keep talking about tax fraud, or should I actually?
Oh, yes.
Please do the call, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, do the thing.
Okay, I will try and condense what Lore said. Do I actually have to try and condense what Lore said?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, because I can try if I need
to. So the message you get back from Vespa is how would she put it? We are doing absolutely fine. Please tell Lore we miss him and to come home soon. Or go home soon.
What's the distinction here?
I think.
Are you suggesting that if like coming home means going to jail? I don't understand.
I think the thing is that like she's alluding to like there's something at their home and they are not home. We know that. So maybe there's something for them there.
Is that what you're saying, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, coming would be like, oh, going to them, but no, that's not what it is. It's the other.
Okay, so it's not necessarily that there's something waiting. Okay. Never mind. I'll let Lore know what she said. That they're fine. She says they're fine. She misses you. And to go home soon.
Fair enough. Alright. Did she say why they're in jail?
She did not, no.
I was looking for straight answers from her.
Do you want me to ask again?
But maybe. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll send another message, sending that says, you didn't mention why you were there. They're very curious, if you wouldn't mind.
Wrongfully imprisoned for treason.
May I ask against who?
Skydusk.
Man? Skydusk is, you know, that's a little bit confusing for me specifically because, you know, the provinces are named after people, and I don't think that Skydusk is still alive. However... Do you mean against Monvi? Or was it their... I will one day remember the name that is not assistant. What is the name of these
Advisor?
people? Thank you, for fuck's sakes. Advisor. They're both A words and they mean the same thing.
For a second, I was like, assistant starts with an I. Nope. That's not
Advisor. Oh, no. So was it a decree from the advisor?
With an eye.
Or Manvi themselves?
Uh,
Sorry, this is important. I apologize.
The decree said Monvi, but it was signed by Advisor Edson.
I see. Thank you for your cooperation. This helps. And I have a feeling that Law will not be wanting to go home first. So we will come to your aid as soon as possible. They have many stories to tell you.
Is she able to respond again?
Yeah, he'll use
Okay.
the spell slots necessary. I got a couple.
Okay.
So if
Yeah,
I need to
she'll-
take another long rest, we got like 5 days. I'll figure it out.
She'll just insist on going home first.
Okay. Okay, well then, fair enough.
I mean, Lore will
I
do what
won't-
Lore does, but
I won't push her on it, obviously.
okay.
If she's insisting that heavily, then there's probably a reason for it. So I'll turn to Lore, and the thing that I was afraid of actually is it appears to be true in wrongful conviction. She's under the impression that they are against, have been convicted of treason wrongfully against Skydusk. Though it seems that I did ask about where the decree came from, since it appears that the Princeps are not nearly as in power as they think they are. And remembering Pine and Sage, and he lowers his voice to a whisper, they said that if we could trust anyone, it was Monvi. And if that's the case, then it's Edison that we need to worry about. If that's not the case, then we need to worry about a lot more.
Yeah, it's fair. For what it's worth, I think my father did say something about treason. I didn't know if he meant like real treason, like directly went against our country, or if he was like, I committed treason, we stole a bunch of crystals. No?
I'm not entirely sure. It was a while ago, admittedly.
That's
What's
okay.
happened?
I don't remember the specifics anymore either. If I remember saying that they committed treason, then they probably actually did.
I actually don't think they did. I think that's the problem.
Wrongful treason. I mean, like, that is the legit reason why they're there. It's real or not. Not. I don't think that they did it. That's not what I'm saying.
Your mother insists that you go home first, no matter what. So,
okay.
Perhaps there's something important there.
Alright, well, I guess get to Skydusk? Maybe. Ah!
We will get there. In the meantime, we can actually probably... If I could get in touch with Philly again, might be able to ask Pine and Sage if there's any way to get them out. Before we make it there, perhaps.
Yeah. That would be
if
nice.
anybody can get into contact with Monvi, I imagine it might be them. But whether or not they want to tip their hand is a different story.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
I just had an atrocious thought. Like
We
an
can't
absolutely...
We can't contact Mumby, can we?
No, not without great luck.
I mean, we probably shouldn't do that, right? It's probably not the best idea.
Not yet. Probably. Not until we have a better idea of what's going on. Or at least some more answers. Would you like to hear my atrocious idea?
Yeah.
So, I had this disgusting thought, yes. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if that's something that I know, or if that's something that I know. I'm gonna DM my DM first, hold on. Just a second.
A cryptid thing.
I don't want a metagame.
I understand.
DM the DM.
He's gonna hate this. I have a feeling. But that's okay.
Oh, Michael could perish, so it's fine. You want to know why? 'Cause it's my birthday.
Well, you know what? Since we're not playing next week, you should probably get your inspiration today.
It's not even what I was fishing for. I was fishing for bullying you and getting away with it, but I will take
Did you get
it.
my message, Michael?
I did.
Oh, okay, just checking. There was no gasps of shock or anything, so...
You weren't that perturbed by it, so it's...
Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure you gave me mine the day before as well.
I will take it. Thank you.
It's the stupidest idea ever. I don't even... Right. So... You know, I realized that I didn't even need to ask Michael that question because, realistically, there's a lot of people we could ask to pass along that sort of message. Anastace.
Yes.
Does Magnus happen to owe you a favor?
Sorry, 1 second.
I can't remember if that's something that was established, or not established, but like if you talked about that, or if that was already something technically that was cashed in, or...
Magnus is...
Thea Magnus. The
yeah,
leader of...
the
Yes.
Night Walkers, or whatever their name was.
The Void Walkers, yes.
Yeah.
Over in Majiggery Bob.
Arden.
Uh-huh. Arden Path.
I don't recall if he owes me a favor, but we could get in contact. What do you want?
I was wondering if, well, we know... This is the part that's stupid. This is the part that might suck. We know that there's at least people from the Voidwalkers in Skydusk, and you might have a bit of an in with the Voidwalkers, if you catch my drift. I don't suppose that they might be able to get Laura's parents out somehow? Or know of any ways to get Laura's parents out? Or even information networking to give us more information about what's going on up there.
That's going to be tough conversation.
That's why I said it's done. It might work, but it's something to think about, perhaps, over the next few days.
We could try talking to Magnus. Unfortunately, it might be something that has to wait for us to get to Skydusk, but when we do, we could always take it to the top.
Right.
That's fair. I mean, I figure if we're going to Skydos, we just break them out.
Well, the top of... I meant the top of the Voidwalkers.
Even if he could give us information about anything relating to Skydusk, I personally don't know a lot about it. I don't know where they would be held. I don't know really a lot, but they might know of
more
ways.
Information.
Well, I'm not sure if Magnus owes me a favor. I do possess information I'm sure he would love to have.
Perhaps it's something that you could consider over the next few days, if you think it's a good idea or not, or if you have any other ideas relating to getting Law's parents out. Kashorna, even if you can think of anything. Zane, you're really good at this kind of stuff, right? Breaking and entering. It's kind of your shtick.
Oh, that's my
Networking, yes.
shtick.
You seem to always have some sort of criminal person you're delivering mail for.
I think that was one time.
It was a
Didn't you
great
deliver like
time.
flowers or something?
That was my task.
It was
Yes,
a
it
letter.
was your task.
It was a letter for Elginon. Which, tying it back into the Voidwalkers.
Exactly. It might be a long shot, but it would be a way to at least get information out of Skydusk for now.
I think it might be worth a try. I was more opposed to them in the past. But it seems the straight and narrow are failing us, and I appear to have a bit of a connection with them, so...
Like I said, if at all possible, it might be worth a shot. But it's definitely something to not rush into as well, so...
Right.
Just think about it at least.
I'll give it the think over.
Thank you, Velky. Thank you, Onotace.
Of course. Otherwise, the only other person I could think of that might be able to help us probably doesn't want to speak to us right now.
Is it Daju?
Oh, absolutely not. He wants to speak to me, I assure you.
Oh.
It's Rogar.
He wants to do a
I
lot
thought
more
we're just trying to ignore it.
We need to get a hold of him.
We do, for many reasons. I just don't know if he will accept my call. But I
Well,
can try.
If we tell him that we've acquired information and we're on his side, he might be more willing to answer.
And just don't call collect.
Absolutely. The collector's the devil. I don't know. I'll try it. I'm not really sure what to say. I don't know if he can trust me either. I mean, I know he can trust me, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he thinks he can trust me. What should I say? What do you think would get his attention and his trust?
Well,
Do you just say that you need him to trust you? You're like, hey, I need you to trust me on this, but...
well,
Oh, if only that worked.
that's not going to work.
He wants me dead. Pretty sure.
If you... So... Let's make a couple of assumptions.
Yes.
the church wants him found.
Correct. Well, they want him dead.
They
Not
want
just
him
found, dead.
Which I'm willing to assume means he, Darian, or Sprig know something.
Well, the reason that they want him dead is apparently, and now I'm not, you know,
He killed church members.
well, he killed a group of clerics, yes.
Which
Theoretically, maybe. I don't know.
could
It's
have-
possible.
I think it's very likely, but I no longer think he's the villain for having done that. Maybe not completely, at least.
Well, if they were only doing what they were told to do, completely unaware of the situation.
Yeah, then death is a little much. But there's obviously more we need to know. I think you just tell him that we have learned information about the church, and it's hard because, like, how do we get him to know that, like, without straight up just telling him, hey, Daju's trying to kill Wilhelms?
Honestly, I think that if I told him that, he'd be all for it.
You say something like that? Like, hey, fuck the church. I need your help.
Yes.
Fuck the church, I need you to help me save the church.
It's not even saving
No.
the church, God. It's it's saving a man who might not even be responsible for the awful things. Like, we do know, like Courage told us that Wilhelms told him to go ahead, but what if Wilhelms didn't tell him to go ahead? What if Daju
Wilhelms
told him that
told him.
Wilhelms told him to go ahead?
I spoke with Wilhelms briefly. I don't know. Obviously, I can't tell you if he knew everything that was happening, but I do know that he did. He did give the go-ahead.
Okay, well, maybe they both suck. It's complicated. How do we make this man trust us?
Perhaps I can just ask him if he'd be willing to meet me.
Could I... If I offer him God...
If you
You're
offer
gonna
him
offer him
God,
God.
No,
Yeah.
God, Michael.
Michael. Michael.
Yes, Michael. If I offer him amnesty, is that the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. Can you explain to me exactly what you're trying to figure out? Like, is there a general...
If I offer him to go to Mornren,
You're offering
And-
him like sanctuary?
yeah,
A place
like,
to go
I
to?
think like political amnesty. I think that's correct. Is that the correct term?
Well, yes, it's like an official pardon.
It's granted
people-
usually for political crimes against society. Yeah.
But
if I-
well, I guess, yeah.
If I offer him amnesty in Mornren, offer to shield him against the church, do you think that would gain his favor?
Maybe if I could, I honestly don't think he's afraid of the church.
No, but
To be completely honest with you.
it's like extending my hand, right? Like offering him something to
You know what?
that
offering
we're
an
on
olive
his
branch.
side.
What, Michael?
Offering an olive branch.
Yeah,
that is what Chess said, I'm pretty sure.
I said hand.
Oh,
but yeah.
no, offering. Yeah, sorry, my brain filled in the
Oh.
blanks.
Olive branch.
Um,
Like, here's the thing.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
What if I just ask him what he wants?
You could do that, yes. That also works. I don't want him to leave you on red.
Well, if he leaves me on red, he's made himself very clear. If he doesn't, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
It's a good shot. Yeah, it sounds like the worst thing that could happen is just literally they don't respond to you, and you're like, darn.
Yeah. So,
I mean, that's not helpful. I'm not saying that that's good, but just like, the world won't blow up if he does not respond.
it isn't helpful, but
We don't know.
at least I'm trying.
Yeah.
So, hopefully he gets the message at the very least. Cast sending. And okay. It's me rubbing my little paws together. Okay. Rogar,
I'll be right back.
I want to ask if you would be willing to meet with me. No weapons, no animosity, no strings. What can I offer you to help to smooth this out? Outside of the church's jurisdiction.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. Where the fuck is my sheet? Oh, I found it. I found it. I gotta check something out real quick first. Hold on. Nope, not sending a stone. Sick. It's not. It's nice. Pat my ass for guidance, please. If possible. Since it is not concentration to do the thing. So, okay, I mean, that's not the worst roll ever in the entire world of anything ever. And we got a 4, so 19.
What does he want? Okay. The response you get is, meet me between Berg and Claudend and destroy your lantern.
That's rough.
Then I will know I can trust you.
Sorry, I'm back. What did Dragon Man say?
Okay, well, he essentially said that he'll meet us between Berg and Claudend, which I think is very convenient. But he will only trust me if I destroy my lantern.
Oh!
Which is obviously not something you're gonna do, right?
Well,
Did Talon just ask what?
What? You'd love to hear it.
are you willing to do that?
Yeah, like that's not something you're gonna do, right? Unless you want to.
Or if you leave the trail out.
I don't know. Honestly, the thought terrifies me more than anything I've ever even considered in my life.
We stage you breaking your lantern?
Well, it's not exactly something I can just hide.
Could put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I need to think about it. I need to think about that. I need to think about it because
It's
You
a
could make a
lot for him
very-
to ask you to do that.
Yeah.
but it would also be awful to break that trust if that's the only thing he said that he would want. I feel like asking if there's anything else would just be a full breach of stupidity.
Is there any way we could just make, and I know this doesn't sound wonderful, but it's an idea. Is there a way to make a fake lantern, or like a
That's what I was
illusion?
saying. I have illusions. We could make a really, really promising, really good show. And we'll just put your real one in the bag. Even if it comes off this little staffy thing, we could always put the actual lantern in the bag and then just break the staff and then get you new stuff.
You know,
I don't know.
thinking
Obviously, we
about
don't want you to do anything that you don't want to do. Like, if that's crossing a line, we don't need to meet with him. Not that bad.
I just want to think. Hold on.
Okay. Take your time.
Oh, never mind. It says it very specifically in my spell that it has to be a lantern. Michael, Jesus Christ. Michael considered this greatly. Damn you. You know.
To be fair, you could always get another one from the church.
I'm aware. That's true, but you know, give me a couple of days to think it over. He really hates the church.
Yeah, it seems like he has reasons.
Mm-hmm. Take your time thinking about it. Nobody's gonna get mad if you decide not to. But we're all here to put on a really good show if you decide you do want to, or we will support you if you do actually want to do it.
I just don't want to be caught if I don't, then I say I did. I am not a very good liar. I don't know if you've been able to tell. I'm not very good at it.
So you just got a new one. That sort of your important for travel.
I'll tell him that I will reach out to him again in a few days, perhaps. How long will it take us to get there from here? If we're leaving in a couple of days, it takes at least 5 days to get from here to Berg, maybe 4. And another to Claude End.
Claude End is a bit closer to Berg than Hilda Bay is to Berg, so 3 days.
So it would be like... How does he... Oh, God. It'd be really weird if he just happened to know I was going there. Let's say that out loud at any point in time. Did I say to him that I was going to... Did I tell him where I'm from? Doubtful. Couldn't be.
We've had one conversation with him. I don't think you told him where you were from.
You had one conversation with him. He was very much ignoring me.
Right.
He
He is
He's
hanging
gonna be
out.
so happy to see you again.
He is hanging out with Sprig and Darian, though.
Yeah, I know. But they begged me not to contact them again, so I can't do that. He just said he'd kill me if I. That's not scary at all. Okay, well, I'll message him back regardless. And I'll say, that is a complex thing to ask for. Regardless, I will be there, and I'm sure you'll know immediately if I was able to do it or not.
You know the message is received, but there is no answer.
Yeah, that's fair. God, he's such a butthead. You're going to have to put your charms on him, Anastasia. I'm afraid that he might not trust me at all. Whether I destroy it or not.
I will try my best. Would you like a pick-me-up phone call?
Who should I? I have
Do you
at
want-
least 2 more spell slots left. I can do that.
Do you want to talk to Bren?
Ren.
I imagine there's a smile on Velky's face when he says Bren.
Yes.
Bren, my love.
Hearts pop above his head.
It's on a day shoes the hearts away. Hey, get out of here!
He's just a little guy.
Those are my hearts.
It's great. He told me that he wasn't going to rat me on the church as long as I didn't show him all those files.
True. It's true. I think that's when I was like, oh, what a great guy.
Yeah, me too.
You know, and he
I
was
was like,
pretty
hey, you wanna
funny
see
just
some of
in
the
general.
files? And he's like, no, I have to tell on you if you show me them. And I was like, thank you for letting me know. I will not be showing you them. But he didn't tell on me that I had them. He was like, I won't tell on you, but do not show those to me. And I was like, okay, that's fair.
Kept his word. What a guy.
I know
I respect
nothing.
that.
Nothing.
What a guy. What a
What?
little bean.
Well, I'm assuming that you don't want me to contact him just to shoot the shit, as much as I would love to.
No, I want to know what's going on with the cult.
Right.
Basically, I am checking every avenue of what I have told Eden to do and see if what she's telling me is the full story.
Okay. Well, that'll be simple enough.
Also, since
Okay.
Bren's there, he can give me the 100%. Is this cult dangerous? Or do
Oh.
they just want donuts?
On a taste, Bren, far too afraid of everything to give you a straight answer there, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps not. I might be projecting a little bit.
I'll give you one of the proper until you go punch him.
Right. I think about Bren.
I mean, darn.
Hi, Bren. Felky, long time no speak. Checking in for Anates, wondering how everything's going over there, particularly in regards to the cult and other such related information and incidents. You may reply. You just call me back. Okay, bye. Yeah. I don't know where that got cut off, but I'm sure it got cut off somewhere.
What comes through is whispers, but I won't be whispering.
Ah, okay.
Michael cares for us.
It is the answer is I think they're dangerous. Can't tell if their leader is actually a child or not. Donuts might be legit, could be fake. Very confused.
Well, he says, essentially, if I boil it down, everything's inconclusive.
Okay.
Has he eaten one of the donuts?
You know what? Hopefully not. I mean, just in case, right?
Let's ask him what flavor it was.
I mean, I could, if I have room.
You don't got it, just in case.
I'm actually kind of curious as well.
Mm.
Do you have anything to say to that on a dice, or should I just let it like appear to I don't know.
Just tell him to be careful.
Do you think I could try to persuade him? Well, I mean, you're his boss, right? Not Eden.
No, well, yes, I am his boss above Eden. Yes.
Wait, so he's the one you could be like, Brent, I order you to eat a donut. And he'd have to do it?
I was more thinking, well, yes, perhaps. I don't know if I want to really put that on him yet. Although what I'm going to ask is probably a lot worse. Just generally, in the vein of, do you think that, I mean, I trust Brent, but do you think that you trust Brent?
I trust Brent. Again, because he told me straight up that he will rat on me if I show him illegal documents, and so I trust he hasn't, because he told me he would.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the best conversation I had with him.
It was a good conversation. It was very awkward at the coronation.
Yeah. The whole coronation was kind of awkward, no offense.
I
But,
think I
yeah.
can trust Brent, yes.
Should I ask him? Is that too obvious?
Ask him.
If we can trust him.
If Eden was evil, would he tell us?
I don't think he would know.
Mm.
That they work in secret. I'm not even sure if insert name of previous Amarda.
Marta.
I'm not even sure if Amarda knew.
So we'll never know that, will we? The problem, it's essentially, I'm just wondering if I should just be, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't just be honest with him. I just want to trust him so bad. Right, no, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, I'll send him another message, obviously. Have you eaten one of the donuts yet? Laura's very curious. I'm a little curious too, actually.
What
but,
flavor?
And if you did, what flavor was it?
What flavor was it, Onates? And by Onates, I mean chess.
Well, did he eat the good shit?
I feel like to do proper research, he needs to try as many as he can, right?
Well, if he ate the premium, the good, then it was sprinkle. Because that's her favorite. So if he ate the good, it was sprinkle. If he ate, I'm trying to remember what her least favorite was. If he ate the bottom of the barrel shit, it was like chocolate dip.
We're getting some
Or
strong donut opinions from Chess here.
Yeah.
or like an old fashioned. These aren't Chess's donut opinions. Chess will fuck up an old fashioned.
Good. I'll take.
Do we have to teach you this lesson again, old fashioned?
Like, it was strong with your chocolate dip, but I'll at least allow that. But an old fashioned, how dare you?
No, Chess would fuck up an old fashioned, but I think Rosie wouldn't fuck up an old fashioned.
What did I come back to? I'm so...
We're asking Bren if he's eaten donuts yet.
Oh,
God. And if not, we're peer pressuring him into eating one.
Yeah, if he's eaten a bunch, like, there's, like, the bottom of the barrel, the chocolate dip, the good is the sprinkles, and then, like, the middle of the road's, like, a jelly-filled.
There's only 3 donuts, actually.
Well, I'm giving, like, they're also experimenting with apple fritters. She's not sure about that yet, though.
Blueberry fritters, though, those slap.
Apple fritters are my favorite.
You would.
I love all fritters.
Oh man, honey crullers are my favorite.
Alright, but what's Bren's favorite? Come on.
I don't really like fritters.
What's Bren's favorite out of all the donuts? Imagine it's just every donut that Timothy Horton serves.
Right. Timothy Horton's itty bitties.
In fact, her lead cook is named Timothy Horton.
Of course.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Oh, it might be. Fuck, it's Tomothy Hairpin. That's his name.
Why not Jimothy Torton?
That works too. I like Tomothy Hairpin, but Jimothy Horton works too. Yeah, Tomothy Hairpin is her lead cook.
Okay.
So anyway.
So Bren gets back to you. I've tried all the donuts. No old fashioned, which is my favorite.
Oh, motherfucker, he would.
They surprised you didn't say plain.
They seem fine.
You like them.
Seem fine. Well, he said he's tried every donut. All of them. Except for old fashioned, because it doesn't exist.
No old fashioned?
You know, personally, I'm not a fan because, you know, they get soggy, and it's just a weird mouthfeel.
Yes.
I think we could get you a better old fashioned. This one's weird.
Yeah, I haven't had a very good experience. And that's unfortunate, but that is what it is. So that answers that question. Other than that, he seems to be doing well, just extremely confused, which... Same. I get it, yeah.
It's extremely confusing.
Yeah.
I'm so... This is such a weird problem.
It is. You know, I thought that the only cult we would really have to be worried about right now, in this moment, was Darju's cult. However, realizing
in the night, yeah,
seems to not be the case. Why are there so many cults?
2 cults.
This one seems. He says Brent said he thought they were dangerous, right?
He said he doesn't know if they're dangerous. He can't be sure. He's uncertain. Like I said, everything uncertain. He doesn't know if she's actually a child, which I think is quite funny. It seems as though he might think that she's faking that. She could or could not be dangerous. The only thing that's for certain, I think, is the fact that the donuts exist and they're all right.
Okay, well at least she's not lacing donuts to do whatever she's trying to do.
I mean, it's a great way to win favor.
I will be right back. Yeah, un momento, por favor.
Okay. I mean, I think I'm done sending messages right now, because I'm essentially out of spell slots. So, I don't know what we want to do that. I'm fine with I don't know.
Sleep.
Sleep. Unless there's anything else anybody else wants to do.
I would like to read. Velky, do you want to read with me? Then we'll go to bed.
Yes. I think it's been a while since we had a cuddle puddle.
Yeah. Do you want to pick a book, or do you want me to give you a book?
Oh, you
Or
can give me one.
you want
Or-
to just wait? Just wait. Let Jared
Yes.
count for a second.
Okay.
A lot of books. Wait, just wait. I have 12 books, but Zintrus I think still has
The
my bear book. Yeah, so let's do 11. Well, technically, let's do 10 because one of them's love poisoned. Do you want to roll a d10 and
Sure.
I will give you a book accordingly.
Sounds good. Have a 5.
5. All right.
Just a 5?
Just a 5, yes.
Right. So the book that you get is a Fey Plant book written by David Historia.
I get to read about Lore's dad? Nice.
Mhm.
I'm gonna read
And-
Lore's dad's book.
Laura's gonna read the book about the. It just says book about blight and the church. It's not the documents. It's one of the books that I stole from the church that didn't get a name.
Fair. Is that good, Michael?
Sorry, Ugh. Can you say that again?
We're just saying the books that we're reading.
Okay.
I'm reading the book that David Historia wrote about plants.
Mm-hmm.
Fey Plant book, and
Fey
Laura is
Plant book.
reading the book about the. It just says book about blight and the church because it was stolen from the church, but I don't think it was ever given a name.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I am back.
Hello?
We're reading now.
Talon's chair broke on him and he fell.
Again? Another one?
That happened to me the other day.
And I
Falling
went
on
over
floor.
and he
Horrible.
was full kilter. Oh, like the chair fell and he was like basically like ass up in the air. It was very
Oh
funny.
my goodness.
That stuff sucks. I did that the other day. The back 2 legs of my cosplay, like my art chair, fell. I literally fell on my back on the chair and like hit my head on my other chair. It's horrible. You were worried I was gonna have a
seems to be
concussion from
okay.
horseback riding. I didn't.
He's upset that he can't lean.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm at a spell slot, so we decided that we would just kind of go to bed. But we're gonna read first, so.
Okay.
You can
If
read
there's
this
anything
if you
else.
want.
Yeah, Laura's got 12 books. 10.
Yeah.
Now
Technically
8.
10.
Because we've picked 2.
So if you want to roll a d8, you can read a book if you want, or you can actually pick one.
I'll roll a d8, sure.
Yay!
Hasn't books already?
One of these books back by the end of the night, though.
I got an 8.
8? Okay.
Oh my god, if I flick the dice,
That-
does it roll? Cool. Oh my god.
Okay, so it's not very helpful, but you got the Journal of Captain Samuel.
Captain Samuel.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay. Michael, can we read the books?
Yeah.
Right. Let us read.
Do we need to roll? Do I need to roll anything? Probably.
Usually make me roll.
Yeah, investigation.
Investigation. Hell yeah, my nothing roll.
I got a 20.
Dang, I'm gonna flick it. I got a 15.
For the 20 on the book about the church and the blight, as you're reading through lore, there seems to be some weird conflicting notes, basically stating that the kingdom had been plagued by the blight for years before the barrier was put up, but there doesn't seem to be any actual record of any incidents.
Interesting.
Now then, that could just be they were lost to time. It's been 2,000 years, but still.
Fair.
And for Velky, there's a part you get to that seems interesting. The school on magical flora in Berg seems to have a department focusing on trying to bring back some fey plants that have been lost to time.
Ooh. That's pretty cool. Any luck?
None that has been reported.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess I don't know when this book was written either. Okay.
Read that book
You
on
read
a
your
taste, or do you want a different book? I can give you a more helpful book if you want.
Maybe Chess is zoning out. Chess, you here?
I'll read this one.
Oh, okay. I had fear. I was like, uh-oh, Francesco.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Bless.
That's-
Enjoy.
9.
With a 9, you get to an entry of when Captain Samuel caught a really cool big fish.
For him.
Yeah.
Bless. Whoa.
Bless you. Good for Samuel, catching all his fishes.
Yeah, catch all them fishes.
So, moving on to the next day, Velky, your performances start.
Yeah. Oh, before they start. I mean, like, same day, before I go. I'll gang everybody together. I hope everybody's here. So I know that we haven't really talked about it since we went to the church the first time. If, and please trust me on this, if you are planning on going back, if that's something that you insist on doing, please do so while the performance is happening. And there's a reason for that. I spoke with Vartalas the first day that we were here, and I didn't get the opportunity to say this earlier, but he is a very big fan of the theatre, and he will be there, which means the church will be empty.
I don't know if we're still doing that.
I just wanted
there's
to...
no-
We've tapped that well dry.
I
Yeah,
just wanted to get it out there, just in case.
Oh, it's a very good information, much appreciated. I mean, you know what happened last time.
I do. You didn't get the opportunity to go into his actual... Well, the other part. You only went downstairs, right?
Mm-hmm. True that, true that.
Steve, if you're planning on going again, it will be safest at that time.
You're cool.
So, if I don't see you there, I will assume that you are doing that.
Mhm. Thank you.
Otherwise, I guess I'll see you all perhaps later.
We're gonna come. I won't come at least watch your performance if that's okay with you.
Of course. I'm assuming before the performance starts there's going to be a brief rehearsal or something such of the sort. But I suppose you could come to that too. I don't think that they would really coordinate off or anything.
I'd like to come.
Figured if we're not doing a church thing anymore, we might as well come with you.
Sure.
We want to support you regardless. We would have come to it as many of your shows as possible.
It might be the last time I
you
ever perform. Or the first.
Yeah, I don't want you to think that we were gonna miss it. Never miss it. Mm-mm.
Miss it if
Have
it's
fun.
important.
Have fun, and also the music people, just push them off the ledge or something. Maybe I'll get lucky.
I think, honestly, in my opinion, it would be wonderful if you just followed me, sat down in one of the orchestra's chairs, and started playing regardless.
In the place, or I could just we could kidnap one of the main guys, and I could just go and take a spot, be him for the night.
You know what? That is actually very true. I absolutely forgot that was something you could just do.
It would be pretty funny.
It would be pretty funny.
I mean, they probably have sheet music, so I'd probably be okay.
Yeah, much to consider. I won't even know, I guess, if you manage to do that, will I? That'd be very funny.
No, nobody would know until the very end. Or the one violinist, a cello player, or whatever closest to my instrument person, just sucks. And has to read the sheet music. Then you'll know.
Alright, I'll keep an ear out.
And then, unless they just suck normally, then I will be sitting in the front, and you could just tell them that I'll be better.
Sounds good.
Mm-mm.
So, I guess let's head out. Unless there's anything else anybody needs to do beforehand. I did.
No, I'm good.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay. So, you head off to the theater.
Do I get a funny little outfit?
Go for a funny little outfit.
Yeah, of course you
it's
do.
It's a theater. I imagine there's a uniform of some description that I'm supposed to be wearing, but
Yeah, there's of course a costume for the musical.
Hell yeah. Funny little outfit.
It's a musical about the
oh right, it's about the church.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm already in uniform. Unfortunate.
It's the costume is a very old style version of the robes, though tailored to let you dance properly.
Oh, so not super flowy, probably.
No.
Good.
Give me a performance check.
Oh, we're just going right into it, whole
Yep.
hog. May I guidance my ass?
I guidance his ass, or give him inspiration, not guidance.
Can I get inspiration, Michael?
I don't think you can get the inspiration.
Damn.
Because the inspiration would be given musically, and I don't know if Lore is actually going to play his violin during the performance.
Oh, how long does inspiration only last for 10 minutes or something?
I believe.
I'm rolling anyway. I'm just checking. I have no idea.
Yeah, because I feel like I would give it to him. Here, I can check and give it to him before the show.
It's okay, because I can guidance my ass. I got guidance.
Yeah, it is only 10 minutes for Bardic Insp.
Yeah.
I dropped it. okay, all right, okay. It's just, you don't. I don't have anything in performance because it's my charisma score. However, if I am guidancing my ass, it's a natural 19 for 23.
Ooh.
Keep rolling 4 on my guidances, which is cool.
You dance spectacularly. Are you trying to make yourself stand out?
I don't know about stand out. If it happens or not, it happens. I don't. Is there an effort put into standing out?
Yeah, I think
No.
so. Oh, okay.
Maybe. Yes. I don't know. What do you think? Everything is the answer.
Does Velky try to stand out?
Velky try to stand out. Well,
Above the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, on a D4, where evens were yes and odds were no, it's a yes. I got a 2.
Okay.
So I guess he's just having a good fucking
Yeah,
time.
you're having a great time. Despite the what the musical is about, which is kind of the resurrection of the barrier against the blight, which again, lore, seems even more different from what you read earlier.
Oh gosh. So, Laura will take notes.
That could, of course, just be this is this small town embellishing things to make it more dramatic or whatever, but it's just different.
Nice.
Still fun, though. And Velky, you stand out above all the other dancers, which the crowd absolutely eats up. You kind of get a bit of a side eye from some of your fellow performers.
Side time.
Though no one seems really upset, because I mean they couldn't do the show without you. It's just one of those things that's like, well, at least he's having fun, but come on, dude, really?
Can't believe this shit, Michael. I was conscripted into this. It's not a choice.
I love that Michael just always says, Velky, no fun for Velky.
Yeah. Oh, you're having fun? Well, everybody hates you now.
This arc is the no
You hate
fun for
enemies
Velky
because-
arc.
Every arc is the no fun for Velky arc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunate. Though after a while, the rest of the performers do warm up to you. Because it's all for fun, and there's a week of this.
No, I mean, they've had like a week already to warm up.
Well, yeah, but it's just like now that the performance is on, it's like now you're trying to show us up.
No, what? Try harder. God. It's my fault they can't dance.
Jesus Christ.
You're the one saying they're mad about it. What do you want from me, man?
This, apparently.
Well, I'm not saying that's how he thinks. That's how I think.
You do see Votnalos out in the crowd. Absolutely enjoying getting to see a fellow church member in this musical.
For him.
And absolutely nothing goes wrong.
Shocking.
So now I'm going to bring out the map. No, I'm kidding.
And then things go wrong, you know? I mean, I'm on the map. The map is here.
Yeah.
Starts a duel.
So, as I said, everything goes off without a hitch. There is a meet and greet for the performers afterwards, Velky.
Oh, okay.
Just the general people coming up to get autographs from certain performers.
The big shit. Holy crap.
Which, of course, like, this is the same theater troupe for this place like every couple weeks, so everyone's got everyone's autographs.
They're just exchanging business cards at this point.
Basically. You also see though, like there's family members that come and congratulate their child or brother or sister for a good show.
Can I do a funny thing where I go up for an autograph?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will join the group of people going up for an autograph, and I'll be like, oh, Velky, big fan.
You don't say.
Yeah.
So nice to meet a fan. Yeah.
Because apparently Taste feels like stirring shit tonight.
Oh gosh.
When he gets the autograph, he gives Velky a kiss just to see how people react.
Oh my.
How do
No
people
reaction.
react? Yeah, apparently no reaction.
No one cares.
Everyone's busy doing their own thing.
Lame.
You just hear Kashana grab Lore and Zin and try and make like the big ooh.
Oh my god. Somebody's in trouble. No.
Do you try to make a big spectacle out of it on a
Yeah, I
taste?
fucking do.
Well, I meant on a taste first.
Everyone, I guess.
Well, he goes up for the autograph, and then does just like give him a big old kiss, just to see if people say anything.
Make a performance check.
Sure. Look, somebody just
Shauna
walked
should
up
also make her performance check. Everyone. This is the help, you know?
I got a 17.
All right, so
I rolled for kiss and I got a 17.
Better
right on the mouth.
Yeah, you didn't miss.
You do a little dip maybe or something.
Yeah. Yeah, with the dip you get a little bit of ooh from people around.
Embarrassing.
As the kiss and dip ends, Velky, you are approached by someone.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Who did I make a fool of myself in front of?
It's Daju. No.
Classic.
I guided
Whatever.
and like every spell I have in my arsenal all at once.
Wow.
No, wrong.
Just unload.
Actually, I just Maelstrom again to see if I can get a PTSD reaction.
It's me. I'm having a PTSD reaction.
In the water.
No. Person that comes up to you is human. She's 18. Wearing glasses.
I just happen to know she's 18.
No, I'm giving you like a description of like how she looks.
Oh, okay.
Looks about 18. You do know.
The thing that I know.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's an 18-year-old. She is 5'4".
Damn, she's taller than me.
Becky not only knows specific ages, but exact heights. Weird.
Is wearing a pointed black hat, very classic witchy hat, and has a scarf and a mechanical arm.
Same fucking hat.
And she comes up and is just like, oh, I'm sorry. I hope I wasn't interrupting something.
No, it's fine. Oh, what's wrong? How can I help?
You're with the church, like the real church, correct?
Oh, yes.
I was hoping I could maybe pay to have you escort me up to Berg.
Oh. Sure. I mean, we're actually heading there anyway in a few days.
Oh, that is quite fortunate.
If you're willing to wait a few days. We're still looking for our horses are on the way, so.
Oh, yes, I'm more than willing to wait. That's perfectly fine. I'm glad I'm not going to be stuck here for a whole lot longer.
It's not too bad here.
Oh, no, it's quite lovely. I've been kind of going through their library a bit. Though I'm starting to run out of books.
I thought there wasn't a library here.
Lord, look at their arm and look at her feet.
The butts
I
match.
didn't know you were into that. What are you doing, darling?
The toes.
I'm gonna whisper it. Somebody was in the library and I took their measurements of the foot on my arm.
We have to really talk about what you're into, okay? Like, I know,
But they were an intruder.
I love you. Okay, yes, right.
You were also an intruder.
Yeah, but I didn't want another intruder.
Can't intrude on the intrusion, come on.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't like put myself in danger or something.
Fair enough.
Where are you staying right now? Other than the library, unless, again, I had no idea there was a library here. Are you just sleeping there?
Sometimes I stay up so late and kind of forget to go to bed. I've been just kind of around. Haven't really been staying in one particular place.
Have I seen her milling around the town?
Can I insight check?
Sure, insight check.
I don't know. It's not as suspicious,
I'm
so.
standing
I'm not
right
good at
there.
insight.
Can
That's
I
okay.
investigate whether her foot is the same? Is this definitely the
Can I insight her feet?
I feel like my things are enough. Now we're doing many things.
I get a 16 on insight.
I got an 8. Please go with Anate's.
Kashana, you are so distracted by this foot thing.
I'm
I got
I'm now
23.
distracted by her feet. I'm like, are they that great of feet? Like, should I get some feet work done? Like, what's happening here? I'm so confused.
Some feet work done.
Yucky.
I think that's called a pedicure, Kashana.
Listen,
Like,
we've
foot
been on the road
lame.
for a while.
Unless you're
Or
talking
foot
about
enlargement
foot
or foot,
implants.
foot like shrink. You can shrink your feet, but you can't enlarge them.
Yeah, can I get a foot reduction?
It's not recommended that you do that. It's really
Um,
good for your health.
Lotus feet. It's wild.
Yeah.
Anates.
That's
Sil-
me.
Silvery barbs.
What?
What?
Laura got a higher roll than Anate's, just
Yeah.
so you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just checking. Just making sure.
Does she say something to me? Does Silver barbs me? What does she say? She make fun of me?
Fucking loser.
There's nothing else wrong with her. Just she insulted Anate.
I guess yeah, the components is vocal, so I think it's just like a shoe.
Get out of here.
What do you mean, shoo? I'm a princeps. You can't shoo me.
I think you just got chewed, actually.
Yeah, come on, re-roll your d20 there. Take the lower.
What if I told you it was the exact same number?
Dang. Well, still gives her advantage.
What's happening right now?
I'm offended that I got
bitch is
shooed.
stronger than we think.
Sorry, Anate's. Not everybody can love you.
You can't shoot me.
Anates doesn't even care about the insight anymore.
I can't tell. Is this Anate's being upset, or is this Chess being upset, or is it a mixture of both? Can I?
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
So lore, it is definitely the same size foot.
Damn, them size 11 clawed hoppers.
yeah. Alright, Allie just came home. I was listening, but it wasn't. Oh, yeah. Alright, dope. Now we confirmed there's only one other person in the library. Yeah.
I also asked a question, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it was
It
like. Do I need? You didn't tell me to roll anything for it.
it was drowned out by everything else.
That's okay. I just did. I need to roll anything for it? That's all.
Can you ask the question again?
I'm just wondering if I had even seen her around the town while I've been out and about.
Make an intelligence check.
I have free time.
I know. Or you know what? Instead of that, what's your passive perception?
14. My passive insight is fantastic, but
you remember seeing the hat around.
The hat, yeah, that's fair. It's a pretty big hat. It's a spectacular hat. That makes sense.
It's a large hat. Some might even like go up to you randomly and ask where you bought that hat.
Oh my god. Thanks, Michael.
On a taste, do you care about your insight?
What about on a face?
Jess is over it.
Okay, fair enough.
Jess has decided that she's no good.
I'm not over it. The talent just hobbled past me.
Oh, that sounds like him problem.
Do you care about the insight check?
Oh my god. What a fucking drama queen.
So he's Shakespeareing at me. What about my insight check?
Do you care?
Holy fuck, Jess. Jesus Christ. I'm coming at you right now. For the
Start
fourth
driving.
Give me that insight.
Yes, I care.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be any hint of lying in her voice or demeanor. Though she is very clearly trying to hide what being like staying here and there and around means.
Okay. I feel like I can't hide my disgust that she shooed me.
Oh my goodness. That's fair. This is what it feels like when Rogard just ignores you, okay? I want you to know that.
Yeah.
So glad it's happening to somebody else now.
I'm offended.
My apologies. I just don't like prying eyes is all.
Prying eyes? I was standing here first.
And you were staring very intently.
He does that sometimes. It's alright. On a taste. It's... He's trying so hard not to chuckle. I'm sorry. Look. It's alright. To be clear, I was asking so that I could find you when we were leaving. That's all.
Well, you'll probably be able to find me in the library. If you tell me when you're leaving, I can just meet you somewhere.
As far as I'm aware, we'll be leaving the day, either the last day, either the last day of it has to be the day after the play ends, I think. Honestly, we're just waiting for our horses, and I think they'll get here 28th.
Okay.
It's the 28th.
I can stay around the docks then and meet you up after you collect your horses.
Sure.
How
We're
much?
also... Oh, sorry. We're staying at the nice bread and breakfast over there if you need anything in the meantime.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw the lady was letting that open, but it seemed like too big of a place for just one person to stay.
It's fair.
And I don't have a lot of money left on me, which brings me to my second question. How much will it be for travel?
Honestly, nothing.
Are you sure?
Well, like you said, you don't have much, and I'm not willing to take your last coin, so no, nothing.
Is that allowed?
Can I mind link with her?
I guess technically.
Technically, I can.
Yeah, like, there's nothing that stops you.
Okay,
Other than it being off-putting to do to strangers.
I know, I've never really done it to a stranger unless I really wanted to freak them out. And this time I'm like, I think I'll just do it because it's going to be really funny. Hello, hi. Don't act weird because you're about to hear like my voice in your head and I know it's very weird. Anyway, I'm the one over here, big long bangs next to the one that likes your grippers. Anyway.
Ew. Repulsive. Sorry, continue.
Despite her very strongly being able to keep a straight face when you say that, there's a very distinct like cringe.
Perfect.
Disgusting.
Listen. I don't know you, but yeah, they won't charge you anything, just to confirm. But if you could do more of whatever you just did to Onates without Onates knowing that I'm talking to you right now, I would greatly appreciate it. And that would be enough payment for us all.
Belky, on the other hand, not knowing this has happened, is still talking.
She does not respond, Kashana.
Oh, that's fine.
She is listening intently to Velky. So if you'd like to continue, Velky. Partway through, there was just a cringe on her face.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend. It's just, I know you I'm sure you have investments. That's not the point. The point is that, honestly, I feel like, maybe I shouldn't be always taking money from people in need. It just feels wrong sometimes, but don't tell anyone. It's a secret.
Okay, no, I wasn't offended. Sorry, that was... I just remembered something embarrassing I did when I was younger.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, it'll haunt me for the rest of my days. No, I just don't want to get you in trouble or anything. And, like, I am...
The only way I'll get in trouble is if you say anything.
I guess
I technically have been hauling these people around. And by these people, I mean lovely friends. They mean the world to me. Since I met them. They haven't paid me a dime.
Oh, that is quite rude. Are they taking advantage of you?
Absolutely not. This is a choice that I made.
Every damn day.
Perhaps sometimes they can be a little rude. But that's besides the point. They're lovely people.
Yeah, we don't plan on paying because we pay with love.
That's true. And I just, honestly, getting people where they want to be safe is more than enough for me.
Well, I greatly appreciate it. Oh, sorry, I didn't introduce myself.
Oh, yes, of course.
My name is Serenata.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Velky, Velky Adair. I hope you don't mind traveling with everybody else.
Oh, no, the more the merrier. I've been traveling on my own for some time now. Miss having a big group.
That's fair. I can imagine. Actually, a lot. This is Law, Historia.
Hello. Is it
Oh,
Paula in the
same
meeting
arm.
now?
Same arm.
Yeah. Can I high five her?
Yeah.
My weird arm.
There's a
And
clang of a high five.
I was going to say.
Lore, hers seems to be a little more high end than yours.
Dude, I paid so much money for this.
Yeah, but unfortunately
In
she
Mornrin.
got hers from Skydusk.
Yeah, that's valid, actually.
When you get to Skydusk, you can get an even more fancy one.
I might. Right now have, I think, one spell on it for shape change,
Yeah.
but I would like more than one spell. But mine is a grappling hook. Can I show
Yep,
her
that
the
is
grappling
true.
hook?
Yeah, you can.
Be like, okay, but mine could do this. Could you just do that?
No, I can't. I never thought to add a grappling hook.
Yeah, grappling hook's the coolest. I've used it once for shenanigans and then forgot I had it.
You use it twice for shenanigans. If you include the time in jail.
Sometimes I forget it's there.
You were in
I'm
jail?
completely real with you.
No, well, no. It's more like,
Visited that. Funsies.
More like
Not-
a prison camp.
Yeah, no.
and it wasn't
led a
even- we didn't-
revolution, really?
we didn't
honestly?
we didn't do that. We were not
we
there because
kind
we
of-
led a revolution. It's it's not important. Anyway, I specifically skipped Kashana because I don't know what she wants to be named here.
Oh, I set a
So
museum on
somebody said-
fire. And flooded?
My goodness. Oh,
Flooded and on fire, I believe. It was wild.
Oh, that's where
Oh,
I
son of a-
recognize that name.
holy
I was
shit!
gonna say,
guys.
I recognize the name also, but I wasn't
Sorry,
sure
Mel.
where, and so I just kind of.
You're fucking hilarious.
So you all
What,
now
like
know
2 years ago?
that one shot happened in game time a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, so Rosie just got back, just left and got back.
Basically, the moment you started getting calls about the cult is when Rosie got back.
I love that for me.
And it worked out, because for that one shot we were all level 10 and you're all level 10, so this timed out perfectly.
True.
Yeah,
Nice.
you were saying, Hookie?
I'm just trying to introduce everyone, but I can't. This is on a taste.
Annoying.
The Great Onotes.
Come on.
Princess of Monren.
What makes you great?
Oh gosh.
I am the Princept of Monren.
She kind of just stares. Okay.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh no.
I think you break him.
While his eyes twitching, I'm gonna go up. Can I introduce myself and be like, I'm Kashana.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
wonderful.
Well, no, I'm just
Being real,
confused because
you're
are all.
absolutely-
I don't think I've ever read about a princept being like the great princept.
It's
So-
a new thing.
Oh,
He's making it up as he goes.
Eh.
He's been saying that since I met him. Not the
Yeah.
Princept part, the great part.
Yeah, but he just recently became the princeps, so.
Yeah, he
it's
just
a
keeps
new
adding on titles.
title.
oh, you're being serious.
Yes, he is
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
the Princept of Monren.
Do you not see points to glowing crystal?
Annotates, don't do that.
Don't point your crystal out.
Attention to
Yeah,
yourself.
we're explicitly having issues with that. Don't do that.
You're not supposed to do that in public, you know. That's very
She
rude.
kind of stares at it for a moment. Oh, it is legit. Sorry, there's so many glowing crystals in Skydusk.
I
That's
don't
true,
know
there is.
what to do with you.
You can do nothing with her. Probably. You know, I'm sorry. It's just, you know.
No, I'm sorry.
He's
I
not
thought you were.
very well.
I thought you were having a laugh. This is.
No,
I've never met an actual princept.
Well, you have now also shooed a princept. Do you see why I was so concerned?
Anates, how is she supposed to just...
Calm down.
You're very
Yeah,
upset
this-
about this, aren't you?
I did hear news that there was a new princept in Mornren. I didn't realize they weren't in Mornren.
I'm on a bit of a field trip.
He's learning the land.
Yeah. I'm doing a lot of out of office princepting.
Well, I hope you enjoy your time here. My apologies for shooing you, though I feel great pride to know that I'm the first to shoo a princept, or at least to shoo this princept.
I'm sure it's a big honor. May I ask a really bizarre question for you, Miss Serenada?
Absolutely.
Thank you, yes. Is it... How did you hear of the news from Mornren?
Notices were put out considering, the death of Amarda, some number of months ago, and then, news just traveled around that a new princept had been coronated.
Fascinating.
Now that I think about it, the name Onates was listed, but I mean, I can't assume every Onates is one Onates.
That's true. It's a common name.
No, hold up. You've met more Onateses?
No. It's a big kingdom, though.
It's a very big kingdom. Remember that giant patch of Onates that we found? Onates.
Rock!
I know.
You're also rock, to be fair.
I am different.
Yes, you are.
Discriminate? That's rude.
I think we're actually going to hurt him. Leave him up. I'll stop. I promise. It's just, it's nice to see. It's nice to see you get angry at things. It's funny.
Gonna drop a cruelty dice on this girl.
90% of time it's with Velky.
It's just, it happens to me all the time. It's a nice reprieve. I see why you all laugh at me now. I apologize. Shall we go? Before you get actually upset? Like, for real, big upset?
I guess, yes.
We'll talk about it, okay? I promise I won't laugh anymore.
Yeah, we're just teasing you.
Yeah.
Mercilessly.
To be fair,
Funny.
if you want to be a princept, which you are, but if you want to, become
Take
king and all
criticism.
that, people might be mean. And honestly, that's one of the reasons I don't think I could ever do it. I would cry in an instant.
Look, I'd be mean back and then get fired. I like to think that. I probably wouldn't do that. Just a funny thought.
I don't think I can get fired.
I think I would also cry.
I think you could get ejected, in the...
Yeah, what happens if the people hate you? I mean, the people could be like, we hate this dude, get him out of here.
That's actually a great question. Can I make some kind of check, perhaps a history check or something of that nature, to see if I can ever recall Princept getting ejected or killed because people didn't like them?
Yeah, their name was Amarda.
No, they weren't killed because people didn't like them. They were killed because they were stupid.
Evil.
Because they were stupid.
And in the way, I imagine, like, Wilhelm's is a whole thing right now.
Yeah.
Not the point.
Icky, gross, stupid.
Yeah, now it suddenly makes a lot more sense why Agents of the Night just threw a bunch of knives at them.
Yeah.
Like, this generation of princeps withstanding outliers. Was there previous ones or something like, nerdier or, office ejection happened?
Like, of the people or assassinations?
Yeah, both?
Okay, make a history check.
Cool. A 1. I don't have anything in history. I rolled a 1. I'm so sad, man.
The memory of learning about Emmett's parents being assassinated leaves your mind.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Damn.
So did Velky.
You see Velky's, he's having a moment. His brain is short-circuiting on the spot. I seem to have forgotten everything that I've ever learned in my life. Let's get some rest. I have a lot of performances ahead of me, and I'm tired. Serenata, if you need a place to crash for a night or two, I'm sure we have lots of space. It's a big house. And if you prefer to sleep outside, there's a perfectly good roof. I've been up there myself. It's lovely.
I mean, I wouldn't really want to intrude.
Is anybody here not okay with that?
I invite them full-heartedly to come stay with us.
I have no reason to say no, but also, like... Is it weird if she's not in the cuddle puddle?
Yeah, do you mind a cuddle puddle?
No, I don't want to. I don't want a big bed.
She could, there's another there's more rooms. We have plenty of space. She can have her own space.
You're welcome to come and stay with us, but you're not allowed in the mega bed. Sorry.
You have to pass the test first.
You get our family to be part of that. Sorry.
I apologize, but there is plenty of room. It's just, especially if it starts...
Very valid.
If it rains, I would prefer you were indoors at the very least.
Oh, the rain doesn't touch me.
Alright, well, that's fair. But
I mean...
can't say that that's ever happened to me. Rain touches me all the time.
Well, when I sleep, I just put out a hut.
Oh, I see.
There is a library, and it is doored.
So you're
not very well anymore.
Perfectly safe when you're outdoors, then. At least at night.
Yeah, more or less. And I've kind of gotten used to it, but I mean, a bed wouldn't be too bad. I don't think I'd be comfortable with a cuddle.
Don't worry about the cuddle
You're not
puddle.
allowed in there.
I'll come by later, or right now. We'll show you around. There's a perfectly good second room with a bed.
Okay, thank you.
Better than staying outdoors all the time.
Library isn't outdoors, it's inside. Quite nice, it's just dusty and dirty in there.
I don't even know this. Again, I had no idea there was a library here. I asked earlier.
Yeah, you
there
got
was
break
nothing
into
that
it.
I could find. Oh, yeah, alright. Fair enough. That wouldn't. Yeah, I didn't do that.
Oh.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah, it's like not active and it's kind of easy to miss. I just kind of broke into it.
Yeah, I also broke into it earlier.
Very good.
Well, I got your arm in my arm has your foot on it.
Let's talk about this inside. I'm tired.
You're an interesting group.
We are, yes. I'm sure we could tell you plenty of funny stories. Are you going to Berg for a reason? He'll ask as he enters the house because he's tired. He wants to go to sleep.
Yeah, I am going there because I want to enroll in the school.
Oh.
I'm kind of Craneworth. I'm kind of self-taught in a lot of my magic, and I kind of figured the best place to get some more formal education would be, well, the best school in the kingdom. So I've been trying to make my way over to Berg for a while and almost made it until my driver took the wrong turn and I ended up here.
And they just left you here?
Yes.
Why?
I didn't have enough money to pay them to take me to Berg.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm sorry. Pardon my French. Well, my... what the hell is this called? My infernal. Actually, pardon my gnomish...
I like the idea that infernal is the swears.
Fair enough. It's leaving you stranded is rough. I'll get you there, don't worry. We'll all get you there. Safe and sound. I hope you get in, if it's what you want to do.
It is. I hope so too. I think I should be good to be passing the entrance exams.
Perfect. Well, here's your room.
Thank you again.
No problem. I am gonna jump in the cuddle puddle.
Ploop. So, over the next couple of days, Velky, you continue to do your performances. The shows are great. Go off without a hitch. Eventually your horses do come.
My babies... Are my chickens there?
Yes.
Okay. Finally put Marigold back in his poncho house.
Your chickens are there, and there seems to be more chickens.
Are they full size?
No.
Oh, they've just hatched.
Yeah, some chickens have hatched in the time you were gone.
So there's chicks there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Look at all.
Horrible.
To get
Onates.
Yes.
Make me a perception check.
I was gonna say I give a full inspection to my horses.
I'm pretty sure one of those is mine, but you can have her for the most part.
Oh.
Only sometimes.
You said perception?
Yeah.
23.
With the 23, as you're looking over, you realize that all of the harnesses and straps and everything to tie your horses to the carriage are brand new.
Such good care of you.
And inside the wagon are individual saddles for the horses with all the horses' names on them in embroidery.
Oh, not me trying to remember all the horses' names.
They're all apples.
Applejack.
It was Applebee, Appaloosa, who isn't an Appaloosa.
Yep, specifically.
Turnover, and one more, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 4. It's been so long, I missed our horses, but I also don't remember how many of them there are anymore.
I don't remember the last one's name.
There's only 3 now.
Well, because there's one that we Is turnover the one we just accumulated?
Yeah, turnover's the one we stole, which might be there might only be 3.
Turnover's the one Onate stole after brutally murdering the owners.
Stole for good reason.
Like, Appleby is the OG horse. That's Velky's church horse.
Yeah. Then we got a second horse.
Which was
and we named
Appaloosa.
Appaloosa. And then
Appaloosa was definitely the second horse.
Definitely.
Yeah, and then Turnover was the third. I thought we had 4 for some reason. Maybe we only have 3.
We'll find out.
I'm pretty sure you have 4.
I am too, but you know what? I don't remember the 4th.
Yeah, I just don't remember the 4th one's name.
Maybe Matt's right. Maybe it is just Applejack.
I swear one of them was Applejack.
Or was one Granny Smith?
Granny Smith, yeah, one was.
Yeah, Granny Smith.
We need okay, so we need a 5th one to name it Applejack.
Well, it just means we have to get a 5th horse.
Well, that's just Onate's.
I think I was specifically trying to avoid Applejack because it was the obvious apple name for a horse.
Because of My Little Pony?
Yeah.
Though Granny Smith is also a
My Little Pony name? Yeah.
My Little Pony. Specifically her grandma.
Applejack's grandma.
Yeah, Applejack's grandma. Granny Smith. Yeah. There we go. Granny
All those
Smith,
who
Turnover,
are
Appaloosa, and
fucking
Appleby.
weird.
Yeah. All the upgraded equipment and saddles is a gift from Keiku.
Amazing.
Are they all leather from like bears and stuff?
Care of them. And to think I thought she was going to starve them all to death.
I don't know why. I mean, Delphi was there, first of all, and Keiku loved the horses. Isn't that one of the reasons that we named them after apples?
Probably, yes. But then I pranked Keiku.
Yeah, you made her hate apples. Good job.
She hates apples.
You didn't prank her.
I tried to give her a gift and she ate all of them.
Yeah.
Me with baby carrots when I was like 10 and now I can't eat them anymore. I get it. Either way, I don't think Keiku would have hurt them or neglected them in any way. I'm glad they're doing well. I hope they missed us.
They seem quite happy to be with you all again.
I would like to cast Speak with Animals and ask if they missed us.
Yes!
Michael's been waiting. He knew.
Onate sheds a single tear.
Is Marigold's nest still intact, though? The poncho.
I mean, it's there, but it's not intact because, I mean, boat.
That's true.
Oh, how's my produce?
You do have a garden in there, too. It's true. We're on the, what is it, on the roof?
I think it's on, like, an additional attachment. It's like a wagon that goes behind it.
Oh, I don't remember there being a second wagon. I think it was it on the roof, or was it like one of those fold-over baskets that people put over there?
Yeah, it was like a fold-over basket.
Attachment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, with the chickens.
Yeah.
When you like attach a cooler to the back of your truck.
Yeah. Okay, I remember now.
Callie, did Keiku take care of the
Are you
garden?
good?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me pull up Keiku's sheet. Well,
the garden?
Yeah. I don't know what she's got under nature. Give me a second.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, she's a ranger.
Oh, she's got like a +5. Hold on.
Yeah, like sometimes rangers can potentially have bad nature. I'm gonna tell you from experience from Desdemona, who has not a good nature.
She did good. Your veggies are fine.
Yay!
At this point, you could probably start harvesting.
Yay!
considering it's that nice druid magic, so they're growing faster, and it's been over a month.
Yeah. Oh, fresh vegetables.
I'm
Today's-
so excited for vegetables. I've missed them so much.
Today's a
Can we,
good day.
can we like grow strawberries?
I could grow, I could grow
I
some
like-
strawberries.
Yeah, if we buy a pack of strawberries, can we grow those? Because I would like some strawberries.
Yeah,
That
sure.
is no problem.
Now that we have our kit back, I'm sure there's gonna be smooth sailing from here on out, yeah?
I give each of the horses an apple from the infinite satchel of apples.
Michael, can
Yeah.
there be a note with the horses in the cart?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Because Keiku would like to try and write them a little message.
Oh, she can write now?
I feel like Delphi's been teaching her slowly.
That's so cute. I could cry.
I imagine that you guys open it and it looks like it was done by like a 5-year-old, like the big block letters. Something's like backwards.
That shit's in crayon for sure.
Yeah.
To be
Shit's in
difficult,
crayon.
it's hard to hold a pen with a wing.
Yeah,
It's true.
Capitalization is kind of like non-existent. There's,
yeah. There's a
That's
little
really
note
how I-
that's like on the bottom from Delphi, being like, it says, "Keiku misses you."
actually can't diss people who capitalize random letters because that's how I spell and write.
Mood. Same hat. We should do you think Keiko would appreciate sending more or a letter more?
Maybe a letter if she took the time to send us one.
Yeah, if she took the time to learn how to write. Could she read?
She was learning to read. Zintrus was teaching
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was
but I feel like
thinking
she'd
about that.
appreciate a letter if she's learning how to read.
Then we should send her a letter of thanks, I think.
Yeah.
Your post office in this place? Or can I send one out with a ship?
Yeah, or plus we could use a post office maybe. 'Cause the post office is great. Kind of miss mailing things.
I think this is pretty cool. This is a legitimate question, Michael.
Yeah?
Oh, okay. I didn't say anything.
Sorry, I thought you were just going to do that.
No, I was asking you if there was a post office here, or if I should send one out with a ship.
Oh, sorry.
That was a question.
Yeah, I guess that is a question. There is a post office here.
Sick. To the post office. We're gonna write Keiku a letter. Everybody can get involved. We can write it out letter if you want, but
We all miss her.
it is essentially Velky being like, "Thank you so much. They're beautiful. Everything's wonderful. I miss you lots, and we'll see you soon."
Does Keiku know about Kashana?
Nope, they haven't met. I don't know if like anyone's ever mentioned Kashana to them, but Keiku and Kashana have never met.
Kashana's mentioned or heard of Keiko. I know Velky's mentioned Keiku, but I don't know if he would think to mention her in like a sending or anything.
Yeah, no, Keiku for sure does not know about Kashana. Kashana's heard stories about Keiku, I would think.
And Keiku
Might be the
doesn't
first
know
time.
about Lore being a changeling.
Oh. Yeah, because Keiko would have met Laura at the very, right before she left the group.
Yeah.
But Laura got a feather too, so,
Hopefully-
they have actually met.
Hopefully
Laura was,
we'll meet her
kind of
again
part of the
soon.
gang.
We can tell her all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
You know.
Yeah, so you can send your letter. That'll be 5 silver.
Horse taste. Okay, take away silver. Where's my inventory? There it is. Remove. Alrighty. All paid.
Okay. Is there anything anyone else has to do here in the city.
I have a question, if I may.
Okay.
You said that the next moon
Yep.
is on Christmas.
Yeah, the Fox's Feast, which is the 18th.
Yeah. So does that mean that it's getting really cold now?
It's starting to
Do we
get cold now.
clothes?
Okay.
Like,
And-
we're almost going to be hitting winter soon. The winter starts on the 21st. So you're about a month away from winter officially hitting. So things are starting to look a little dreary. There's no snow yet. But you're probably going to hit the rain soon.
Right. I just needed to make sure I get into Velky's mindset about weather. You know, cold is not his favorite thing.
Yeah.
So, in Berg, I think we should perhaps get some winter gear.
Or on the other hand,
Especially-
your group in the mountains is it behaves the similar how Jer behaves about the winter. They miss it and are like, man, y'all are weak up here because you go, brr, it's too fucking cold, and then brr, it's too fucking hot, and I'm like, bro, pick one.
Never.
You medicine hat people, always like this.
So,
Always being a northerner.
anything else in the city?
Other than picking up Serenade, I have nothing else.
Yeah.
Then we can say it is now the 28th. And you head out to Wardsburg.
Wardsburg. Or towardsburg.
To Wardsburg.
Okay, not to Wardsburg?
Nope.
That's what I heard the first time.
Fair. That is kind of what I said. Who wants to make a check to see how long this takes?
I will. What am I checking?
What kind of check do you want to make?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess investigation. Perception? Can I perceive how long time is?
That's not really what I had in mind, but I'll allow it.
Then why did you ask? What do you want them to do, Michael? God.
I'll look at a map and I'll like count my little like with my pinky finger or something, you know, be like, about the 18, 22.
So what happens with your perception is you are able to more easily guide past some bad roads so that you can very nicely get a little bit quicker. So it'll only take 4 days to get to the city. We're doing our travel a little differently now to help speed along things again, you guys, to the fun story bits. So instead of acting out each of these days, I'm just going to do what I did before for your travel in the water and just ask everyone for a Constitution saving throw or a survival check. One of the two. Whichever you feel is better for you.
Well, mine are the same number. Does it matter in terms of context?
Nope. It's just how well you stand up to the long travel.
Oh,
I got a 15.
Okay.
I got 22.
Okay.
I got 19 on the die, so 23.
Okay. And Onates?
I was being harassed. What do you need me to roll?
Either a survival check or a constitution saving throw.
Hey.
You're gonna have to tell Talon to calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like when we're in the game.
We do this 3 times a month, man.
Blasted 20 for survival.
Okay. Unfortunately, Zin, you're the only one.
Zin's hurt.
One.
Dangling over the side.
It's a rough journey for you. Geez, I can't remember what it's called suddenly. Exhaustion. Thank you. 1 exhaustion. And with that,
Oh no, I'm back here again.
welcome to Berg.
6 knots. Sorry, I don't know why that made me laugh. The lawn is way funnier, but 6 knots made me laugh.
Oh look, the help is still there.
Yeah, I'm being smart now and using one map for the cities and just deleting them and replacing them. So the help is going to stay there until Onates deletes it.
It's accurate for where we're at. Just leave it there forever.
It's part of the thing.
Ambiance.
Ambiance.
I was gonna say ambiance again.
We might need an ambulance.
Ambiance.
It's Bondulance.
So, which road are we coming in on? Knightons Gate, 6 knots, Evers Road. Probably not Northgate.
No, definitely not Northgate. You're coming in on the 6 knots. Jesus Christ,
Sorry.
no.
It's such a funny set of words. Leave me alone. I think it's because it reminds me of Six Flags, but
This is not gonna be.
it's like Six Flags meets Knott's Berry Farm, so it's 6 knots, and it's anyway.
I love
So
you.
I'm riding up on the 6 knots. What happens next?
I think that music's copyrighted.
So as you're coming up onto the city, your eye is immediately drawn to the center, a large castle with a tall tower surrounded by 3 separate buildings, each having their own tall towers. Velki, Kushana, you've been here before. You know that those are the 3 main schools of magic here.
I flip them off. Both hands high in the air.
We have a guest who wants to go there.
You have
Flip 'em off harder.
You have Craneworth Academy, Willow Grove
Flip 'em off
Hall,
with
and the
Kushana
Tooth
for
and Claw
solidarity.
Institute.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to repeat those. I heard Crane.
Yeah,
I've forgotten the name.
Craneworth
It's Crane's-
Academy,
Craneworth. God, that's so British.
Willow Grove Hall,
Willow Grove. Okay.
and the Tooth and Claw Institute.
Tooth and Claw. All right.
Laura flips off does solidarity for their fiance.
Oh hell yeah.
I'm
But
going to be
actually
honest with you.
probably enjoys the concept of education.
I actually forgot that we were going to the what do you call this, the capital for a minute. I forgot how big Berg was.
And before you enter, there is a set of Eve magistrates outside.
Oh fuck.
And with that, we'll call it for the session.
We didn't think this through.
Well,
I
I
was running
mean,
away from her past, and we just brought her right to the doors.
I did warn everyone that we would be going here. He asked if she was okay with it.
Yeah,
We should
no,
have-
Kashana's fine with that. Callie's half asleep and didn't think about it until we
That's
got
okay,
here.
we're ending now, so it's fine. You got 2
Yeah.
weeks.
All right. So I want to thank you all for playing. I hope you had fun.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you all look forward to us playing again 2 weeks from now. Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did just say she had 2 weeks. Yeah, it's 2 weeks.
Yep.
Unless you're changing schedule suddenly.
No, I'm just losing track of my days. It's getting to that time of year. So, we will see you all next time.
You're in the Kingdom of Springkeep.